Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you may be viewing from. Welcome to a smoky Nampa, Idaho, home of the 6th-ranked reigning GNAC champion, Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. There are new faces both on the field and in the coaching role for the Nighthawks, with that of new head coach James Williamson, taking over for the former head coach John Powell, who returned to his alma mater in California at Cal State Stanislaus. And NNU welcomes their Canyon County rivals, the College of Idaho, for today's exhibition match. Final preparations for the start of this game underway at the moment. Both teams getting ready. Our referees for today are Tyler Bates, Michael Lyons, and Brian Weiss. We will turn our attention to the field now for the lineups, invocation, and national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's exhibition match features the College of Idaho Yokes and your Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks. Let's meet the starters for the Yokes. Number 0 from Ben Anderson. Number 3, Matt Siebel. Number 4, Emil Powles. Number 6, Sawyer Luthi. Number 9, JJ Osuna. Number 10, Bernardo Zanata. Number 11, Joao Bastos. Number 15, Eric Horning. Number 20, Paul Romero. Number 22, Rance Embry. And number 29, Armando Tapia. And now let's meet the starters for the Nighthawks. Number 1, from Olympia, Washington, Sawyer Price. Number 2, from Eugene, Oregon, Brady Thurman. Number 3, from Friedrichsdorf, Germany, Zaka Dayu. Number 4, from Guadalajara, Mexico, Jorge Gonzalez. Number 5, from Yaoundé, Cameroon, Usman Garba. Number 7, from San Diego, California, Jonathan Cardona. Number 10, from Santa Rosa, California, Alan Soto Ortiz. Number 14, from Valladolid, Spain, Pablo Gonzalez. Number 20, from Den Bosch, Netherlands, Jim Wagenaar. Number 23, from Mission Viejo, California, Cameron Natkin. And number 24, from Yakima, Washington, Jacob Avila. College of Idaho's head coach is Tom Baker, who is assisted by Brad Thorne and Ivan Bascuil. NNU's head coach is James Williamson. He is assisted by Julio Castillo, Dane Manley, and Matt Kessler. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem and the invocation. Dear Lord, we thank you for this day, and we pray that these teams are able to play safely. Thank you for the opportunity to play this game today, and I pray that we use it to glorify your kingdom. In Jesus' name, amen.
We want to welcome you back to Nampa, Idaho. My name is Josh Bishop. I'm up in the booth today. Today's exhibition match features the Nighthawks of Northwest Nazarene University versus the Yotes of the College of Idaho. NNU in their new white kits with the red stripes, red pants and white socks. College of Idaho in the purple and black stripes, black pants and black socks. Well, NNU season last year couldn't have gone any better for them. Known as the Giant Killers throughout their second NCAA appearance in the national tournament, knocking off West Texas A&M, Cal State LA, and Cal State Dominguez Hills en route to their first Elite Eight appearance. For College of Idaho, their season last year did end with a first-round postseason exit to Southern Oregon. Both teams very good last year. NNU with a 15-4-3 overall record, undefeated at home with 8-0. And the College of Idaho Yotes 11-5-2 overall, 5-1-2 at home, 6-2 away. Two very good teams. Starting lineups for you. First for College of Idaho, in goals, number 0, Ben Anderson. Matt Siebel, number 3. Emil Powles, number 4. Sawyer Luthi, 6. Wearing the 9, JJ Osuna. Bernardo Zanata in the 10. Joao Bastos in the 11. Number 15, Eric Horning. Number 20, Paul Romero. Number 22, Grant Embry. And number 29, Armando Tapia. As the game gets underway. NNU with the ball now. Tries to find something long over to Ortiz. We'll get you those starting lineups for the Nighthawks in just a moment. Ball finds the Yotes in the center. Played out wide and then back. All the way to Anderson. Switch of play here. So for the Nighthawks, in goals, number 1, Sawyer Price. Number 2, Grady Thurman. Number 3, Zachariah Dow. Number 4, Jorge Gonzalez. Number 5, Usman Garba. Number 7, Jonathan Cardona. Number 10, Alan Soto Ortiz. Number 14, Pablo Gonzalez. Number 20, Jim Wagoner. Number 23, Cameron Natvig. And number 24, Jacob Avila. Again, still an exhibition match, so few games left under the belt before the season starts for both teams. College of Idaho with a through ball there. Picked up nicely by Sawyer. In goals for the Nighthawks. Down now on the sideline. Cross of play now out to that far side from the booth. College of Idaho pressuring here. Ball turned back to the Nighthawks here. Garber will find Cardona on that outside. Tackled well there by the Yotes. Corner given. Ortiz and Cardona will meet at the corner for the kick. Of course, we spoke earlier about new head coach James Williamson, who is the successor to John Powell, or JP as he was more commonly known. took them to the men's soccer's most successful season with that Elite 8 appearance in the national tournament, losing to the Colorado State Pueblo team, who were the runners-up at the national tournament that year. And as we see as well, a lot of new faces for the Nighthawks. As Garber with the ball in the middle now, tries to find some space, just overshoots Natvig a bit. Throw in for the Yotes. Still trying to learn names here early on. It is quite difficult, especially with College of Idaho. Their numbers sort of blend in with the jersey. Have a free kick here for the Yotes. Cross comes in. Cleared well by the Nighthawks. Finds Wagner in the middle. Ball's played out wide. Collected by Price. Ball to Avila here. Finds Gonzalez on the other side. In some space now. Good cross there. Just a bit too much for Ortiz to get to. Ball falls to Idaho. Natvig now. Out to Cardona. Thurman now. Creating some good pressure here, the Nighthawks. Wagner will find his way back to Gonzalez. Thurman gathers the ball. Wagner. Penalty called here for the Nighthawks. Finds its way out to Natvig. Looking at the series history between these two teams, it's been all Nighthawks since 2008, 7-0-0. 4 of those wins coming in Nampa for the Nighthawks, the other 3 coming in Caldwell. None under Coach Williamson. First season here with the Nighthawks. Previously assistant coach with Gonzaga University and also with the women's soccer Nighthawks team back in 2017-2018 as an assistant coach. So we welcome him back to Nampa. Ball finds its way out to Cardona. Offside call there. Looked like on Natvig. Cardona, one of the top players for the Nighthawks that was returning this year. Last season, breakout for him. 14 points on the year, 2 goals, 10 assists. Vital piece for that Nighthawks team last year. So we have a throw in. Looks like Dow to take it. Throw in goes the way of College of Idaho. Again, NNU 6th ranked as of the pre-season or the post-season polls of last year. However, only ranked third, finished third in the GNAC poll for this season. One first place vote. The two teams ahead of them, Simon Fraser and Western Washington. Obviously, it was a very crazy end of the season last year for the Nighthawks, needing to win those two games against both those teams to advance. So we see Cardona jostling for the ball there on that far side. Throw-in goes for the Nighthawks. The coaching staff behind James Williamson today: Julio Castillo, Dane Manley and Matt Kessler. And for C of I, head coach Tom Baker in his 10th season, assisted by Brad Thorne and Ivan Basquill. Through ball here to Cardona. Manages to keep possession. Out to Thurman now. Dow into the box. Comes out College of Idaho's ball. Counter attack on now. Through the middle with Bastos. Finds its way out to Osuna. Osuna cuts in. Penalty given for Bastos. Just outside the box here. See who's going to take it. Seems as if it will be number 10, Bernardo Zanata, the junior out of Porto Alegre, Brazil. Four-man wall for the Nighthawks. The shot just left. We'll have a goal kick. Quick play the ball out to Avila. Thurman now. Ball finds Dow, unable to keep it in. Throw in for the Yotes. Again, Bastos, we spoke about earlier, one of the top returners for the College of Idaho Yotes. 13 points last season, 5 goals, 3 assists. Their main standout, however, Eric Horning, number 15 for them, 27 points, 13 goals, the 1 assist. The ball's turned over to the Nighthawks here. Price to maintain possession there. NNU will have one more exhibition game against Eastern Oregon on the 24th before starting their official season over in Hawaii. Play 2 games there against Hawaii Pacific and Chaminade, before venturing over to Colorado to play the always tough Colorado Mesa Mavericks. Offside call given there. Looked like Ortiz and Cardona. Both of them wondering why that was given. Again, Cardona, the top assister of last year for the Nighthawks. Ortiz, definitely a lot of moments of magic last season. Of course, we always look back to the game against Western Washington with the goal from just outside the box that he had, which helped them on their way. And without that goal, they wouldn't have made it as far as they did last year. Back again for another season, wearing the 10 jersey this year. Ball's given back to Price. Out to Garber now. Cameroon native. Freshman this year. Looks like Gonzalez and Bastos out in the corner. Throw in given to College of Idaho. Just about 15 minutes gone here in play. No score just yet. If you're just joining us, the Nighthawks are in the white and red kit with the black lettering. College of Idaho in the purple and black jerseys with the purple lettering, white outlines. Wagoner now. Looks to switch play. Finds its way out to Ortiz. Good pressure being applied there. Throw-in will be for the Yotes. Very overcast day here today in Nampa. A lot of heat the last few days in the hundreds. Hopefully those clouds have sort of quelled the temperature a bit. Makes it a bit more playable. Ball finds its way to Gonzalez. Dow making the run now. And we'll get the throw in. Dow, the sophomore from Friedrichsdorf, Germany. Appeared in 17 games last year. Ball in the box now. Calls for handball. Nothing called, however. Another throw in for the Nighthawks. Good pressure being applied here. But good defending at the same time. Finds its way out to Dow in space. 1-2, unable to find its man. Finds its way to Tapia. Cuts back to Horning. Penalty given. Looked like both Tapia and Osuna there against Thurman. Again, NNU 8 undefeated at home with a record of 8-0 last year. That was big in part to goalkeeper Sawyer Price, 7 shutouts last year. On his way to an all-GNAC selection. As that ball will find its way to Anderson. The freshman from Boise, Idaho, a Timberline High School alum. Out to Tapia now. Ball overshoots its man. on that far side near the university portion of the signage. Out to Gonzalez now. Through ball to Natvig. Very well placed. Finds Cardona now. Ball cleared well by the Yotes. Counter-attack here for College of Idaho. Penalty given. Foul given up by Gonzalez, it seems. Another opportunity here for the Yotes. Cross comes in. Headed out well by the Nighthawks. Will find its way to the sideline. College of Idaho throw in. Finds its way to Ortiz. Ball given up, however. Back to C of I. Two of the difference makers last year for the Nighthawks. Obviously, we've spoken about both Sawyer and Jonah Cardona, but the other one is Sullivan Smith. 11 points last year, 5 goals, 1 assist. Very crucial for the team, especially in their postseason run. Nighthawks did lose players to graduation. Most notably, Jake Levine, the top point getter of last year with 9 goals, 3 assists. And Lorenzo Valentini, great leader for the team as there's a penalty given up. Look like Garber. Sawyer Luthi on the receiving end of it. Quick play the ball now out to Tapia. Given away to the Nighthawks. Cardona with the counter-attack. Cardona still on the floor after that hit. Ref hasn't seen it, however. And now we have a stoppage of time. So a lot happening in that brief 15 seconds. We'll check on Cardona, make sure he's all right. Looks like a call to our athletic trainers. Both teams coming off the field briefly just to get some water. Just hearing word of a new substitute for Cardona. Number 22, Javier Luvanos, freshman from Tacoma, Washington. Hope it's nothing too serious with Cardona. We'll let you guys know when we find out up here in the booth. in for the Yotes, we have Maurice Nodder. Believe he is taking over for Emil Powell. The last meeting between these two teams, exactly 1 year ago, was in Nampa as well. Just the 1-0 scoreline in favour of the Nighthawks, with Jimmy Koufadakis slotting the only goal of the game in the 62nd minute. Of course, Jimmy back healthy again this year after some ACL trouble, which ruled him out of most of the last few games of the season. So we see Livanos make his way on the field. Just under 25 minutes left to play in this first half. Score still 0-0. Finds its way to Ortiz now. Cuts back inside. Finds Natvig out on the far side. Good pressure being applied here by the Nighthawks. Great turnout as well here in Nampa. Packed grandstand. Good to see both Nighthawk and Yotes fans in the stands. Obviously only a 15-minute drive for the College of Idaho faithful. Penalty given up here for the Nighthawks. Finds its way to Gonzalez now. To Thurman. Long ball now, out the side. Natvig able to keep it in. Possession retained by the Yotes. Ball finds the backfield now. Horning on it. Shot from Horning. Just wide. The opportunity was there. A 2-on-1. Was able to beat his man in Avila, but that shot just proving wide. Was a deflection, however, so it will be a corner for the Yotes. Seems as if it's Bernardo Zanata to take the corner. Seems like it's getting a bit chippy there in the box. Referee Tyler Bates having to settle them down just before the corner kick. Crosses in. Comes out far side of that goalie box. Starting to get a lot more vocal now, both teams. Something you'll always find with two teams in close proximity to one another, only being 15 minutes away. So we have a stoppage of time here. James Williamson pleading his case for a penalty against Garber. Seems as if it will be given. Seems as if Gonzalez will take the free kick. Ball finds its way out to Natvig. Will be a throw-in for the Nighthawks, it seems. Natvig to throw the ball in. 5'7" senior from Mission Viejo, California. One of the few returning seniors. Sawyer Price, the other one to my knowledge. Penalty given now to the Yotes. Look like Pablo Gonzalez in the mix with Paul Romero. Finds its way out to Bastos now. Very back and forth game in this first 25 minutes or so. Ortiz fails to find Wagner the way he would have liked. Shot off his line. Saved by the goalkeeper. It was a good thought by Wagner. Saw that goalkeeper Anderson off his line. Obviously with a lot of College of Idaho players pleading for a penalty call, decided to take that shot. Anderson able to scurry back and hit the ball out, but it will be a corner for the Nighthawks. Luvanos now in alongside Ortiz, obviously for the injured Cardona. Quick play out to Ortiz. Thurman with the missed header. And it will be a Nighthawks throw-in again. Have two new substitutes here. For College of Idaho, Hugo Gutierrez makes his way onto the game. And Raul Barragan for the Nighthawks. Throw-in finds its way back to Avila. Switch of field now out to Dow. Beautiful cross. Finds Thurman. Shot from Thurman. Offside given. It was a late call. Thurman can't believe it. But opportunities starting to find themselves here for the Nighthawks. Free kick now. Horning unable to corral it. Will be a C of I throw-in, however. Nighthawks ball. Finds its way over to Nodder for the Yotes. A lot of possession changes so far. Some good opportunities for both teams as that ball will fly out of bounds. Barragan with the quick throw in. Looking at last year's team, the head-to-heads, C of I 10 goals more than NNU last season. Obviously, College of Idaho do play in the Cascade Conference of the NAIA. A lot more higher scoring games for the Yotes looking at last year's season. 6-0 win against Lewis and Clark, 5-1 win against Bushnell, 4-0 win against Eastern Oregon. So no stranger to big games and high scoring ones. Another corner going the way of the Nighthawks. Let's see if they can capitalize. Will be interesting to note if they will go for that quick corner again. Seems as if Soto will take this corner now. Luveno's still there as an option. Soto with the cross. Cleared well by the Yotes. Finds its way to Price. Another cross out to Ortiz. Pushed off the ball. Quick throw in there. Finds Wagner on the edge of the box. Beautiful play of the ball, but the flag is up, calling offside against Ortiz. Spoke about Allen briefly a bit earlier. More commonly goes by Mo with his teammates. And a big player in last year's postseason push. Big goal to make them GNAC champions. And another big goal in the national tournament to help them advance as far as they did. Very sound footballer as well. Free kick given now. Quick play by Dow. We'll find Anderson in goal. Just under 15 minutes left to play. If you're joining us now, NNU is in the white kit with the black lettering. College of Idaho in the purple and black with the purple lettering, white outline. Tried to find Horning there. Manages to keep the ball in. Opportunity now for College of Idaho. Switch of field here. Finds its way out to Tapia. Crosses in. Corralled well by Price. Pablo Gonzalez now with the ball. The 6'2 junior from Valladolid, Spain. Transfer student from Taylor University, known as a very good NAIA school. Very good athletics program. As that ball can't find Wagner and it'll roll to the goalkeeper Anderson. CFI, just the one exhibition game this year, will start their season against Jessup and then Simpson as they begin their season. Penalty given now. Bit of grabbing there, it seemed, by Dow. Quick play out to Luthi. Luthi finds Nodder on the far side. Penalty given to the Nighthawks, much to the chagrin of the Oates fans. Garber is down. So is Sawyer Luthi. 50-50 call there on that penalty. Both seem to be all right. Obviously, James Williamson in his first season as head coach of the Nighthawks. Will be interesting to note as well, new coach, a lot of new faces. See how the play differs from last year. Very well-respected coach with both the women's Nighthawks team and the Gonzaga team. As they look for another GNAC championship this year. Avila now finds Natvig. Or is that Burrigan, should I say? My apologies.
17 for 2.
Cross from Gonzalez, unable to find Thurman. However, it does find Ortiz. Levanos now. Unable to find its way through the defender. Ball skied out of bounds with the Yotes throw in. Seems as if we have another substitution for the Nighthawks. In is number 17, Alex Burrigan. In for number 2, Grady Thurman. If the last name sounds familiar, you'd be correct, because his older brother, Raul, number 8, currently on the field. So great to see the brothers link up again in college, or university, should I say. Ball played out to Horning now. Gonzalez did a good job keeping them from moving further. Both teams seeming a lot more vocal compared to the start of the game. So we see Sully Smith getting ready to make his first appearance of the game. Spoke about him briefly earlier. Very exciting player for the Nighthawks. So the ball finds its way to Dow in space. Dow will cut back, finds Wagner. Ortiz looking for options. Will find Burrigan. With the new faces of the Nighthawks comes a lot of new places to learn. A lot of international students again this year. A few more from Germany. Spain was a big one as well. Of course, we spoke about Wagner during the game. Netherlands native. From Den Bosch. Not well versed in my Dutch landscape, so I'm not exactly sure where Den Bosch is, but I'll make sure to ask him. So we have a free kick here for Ortiz. Just the one-man wall. Ortiz is good from this yardage. Free kick. Far side. Levanos back. Off the crossbar and back down into the field of play. Cleared well by the Yotes. Another opportunity presenting itself here for the Nighthawks. Finds its way to Ortiz. Down now. Challenge given the way of the Nighthawks. Free kick now. See if I'm not happy with it. Both the players and the fans. Getting a bit rowdy here on your Saturday night. But where else would you want to be? Ortiz again to take the free kick. Bit further than the last one. Again, another one-man wall. Just under 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Score still 0-0. Cross from Ortiz. Far side again. Looked like Livanos with the head there. Calls for a goal there. Might have gone over the line, but cleared well by the Yotes. So we have a ball skied into the pickleball nets. The first of many this season. Throw in now by Burrigan. Finds Sully. Free kick given, however, it seems. Hard to decide a favourite so far. Both teams having equal opportunities. Of course, C of I with the always dangerous Horning. Again, we alluded to his 13 goals last season. The throw-in goes to C of I. Quick play the ball here. Open space, cleared well. Second ball out of play for the day. This time on the track on the far side. Have our ball people working overtime. Throw in for the Nighthawks. Offside call given there. We spoke about the heroics of NNU's season last year. See their big win over Seattle Pacific. And the big win over Western Washington as well to send them to the national tournament. Used to be an at-large bid, as that ball is given to Burrigan, it seems, but skied over the goal. Seemed open. Goalkeeper out of position. 3 defenders waiting there. But 2 nail-biting games at the end of last season. Obviously, as I spoke about just before that, and I'll have to hold on for a second here. Ball's played out to Avila. Used to be the at-large bid in the GNAC. Now just the winner of the conference goes through to the national championship. Finds Gonzalez. Out to Burrigan. Crosses in. Unable to find its intended target. And cleared out by C of I. Minute 30 remaining on the clock in this first half. Still no score. Of course, in that first game of the national tournament, NNU found themselves against West Texas A&M. Had played them earlier in the season to a 1-0 victory. Did end up going to penalties that game. Big win for the Nighthawks and for Nighthawk fans too. Before going on to beat Cal State LA, who had won the tournament twice previously in the 2 seasons that they had played. Obviously COVID proving a factor in one, which they were unable to compete in. Smith with the ball now, down on the far side. Trying to maintain control of it. A lot of C of I bodies there, but the throw-in will go for the Nighthawks. Dow with the throw-in. Ball booted over to Meridian there by Gonzalez, as we'll have what looks like the end of the first half. There we have it. 0-0 after the first half. We will see you in about 15 minutes time for the start of the second half. We want to welcome you back to Nampa, Idaho. Second half just about to get underway of this exhibition match between the Northwest Nazarene University Nighthawks and the College of Idaho Yotes. My name is Josh Bishop. I'm up in the booth today. 0-0 ball game. Here for both sides. Looking at the stats, pretty even for the most part. NNU the slight advantage in most of those stats, but neither team able to show anything for it. As a quick play here by the Yotes. Cleared well by the Nighthawks. New life being shown here for the Yotes, it seems. Luvanos now. C of I now on the far side from the booth. Finds its way to Hugo Guevara. New man in for the Yotes in the second half. Ball played back now. Penalty given for the Yotes. Don't know if I can see from here who the player was that went down. Free kick will be taken from just outside the box. Four-man wall here. Free kick chip. Just glances to the side of the goalpost. Price did look a bit surprised by that. Didn't think it was going to be as close as it turned out to be. Ball's played out to Avila. To Burrigan now. Beautiful play down the line for Cardona. Shows off that speed. However, it looks like Powers will win that foot race. Throw in now for the Nighthawks. Cardona will pass it off to Ortiz to take the throw in. Dangerous area here for the Nighthawks. Very nice play there by the College of Idaho defender, unable to see the number from where I'm situated. Finds its way out to Cardona. Burrigan now. Across the field to Dow. Dow finds his way back to Gonzalez. Avila looking in the middle. Defended well by the Yotes. Price out of the box to square that one away. Ball falls to the Yotes in the box now. Cross and saved by Sawyer Price there. Seemed as if Gonzalez did get a bit in the way there, but managed to not let anything come from it. Smith now. Tackled well there by Powell. Another dangerous area here for the Nighthawks in the attacking third. Will be a Yotes throw in, however. Much quicker start to this second half than the first half was. Good change of play there by the Yotes. Going down that far side. However, stopped well there by Price and the Nighthawk defenders. Avila finds Burrigan. Through the middle to Sully, misplayed. Ball finds its way back to Price. And we'll try again. Burrigan now. Finds himself in some space. Crosses in. Just misses Smith there. On that far side. Ball collected by the Yotes. Counter attack is on. Gutierrez in some space now. Got two defenders with him. And the penalty is given. No cards as of yet. Given out by the head ref, Tyler Bates. Cardona trying to plead his case there. Good to see Jonah back in the game after that scary incident in the first half. Glad to see it was nothing severe. Seems as if Zanata will take the free kick for the Yotes. Another five-man wall for the Hawks. Zanata now. Close chip. Not so sure of what the plan was there. But it'll be a goal kick for Price. Yotes find themselves with the ball in the Nighthawks' third. Ortiz now, out to Burrigan. Given away to the Yotes and then kicked out of bounds. Very nice grab there by one of the assistant coaches for C of I. Probably a goalkeeper in his earlier days with hands like that. Smith unable to find Cardona on the sideline. C of I throw in. Looks as if Dario Vasquez will take the throw in here. And you have been able to defend pretty well against C of I so far. Can say the same for C of I's defenders. As Ortiz now. Out to Cardona. Good challenge there by C of I. Another throw in here. Quick play the ball out to Wagner, getting his first touches of the second half. Cardona again, some good defending there, not really giving C of I much. Both teams still searching for that first goal of the game. Although it is exhibition, it is also bragging rights. Ball out to Dow now. Price finds Avila. Burrigan unable to find the target. C of I with the ball. Finds its way to Zanata. Sun's starting to set here in Nampa, Idaho. Shouldn't be a factor, though, for any of the players. Throw and go Sea of Eyes way. 10 minutes through this second half now. Cross in. Sawyer able to clear it well. Falls to Levanos. We'll clear it to the C of I backfield. And that ball skied over to the Ford dormitory. See if we can get that ball back by the end of the day. Smith now with the ball. Finds Burrigan in space. Jonah Cardona, sorry. Good challenge there by Vasquez, number 14. Both teams going back and forth. Hard to pick a favourite right now. Both teams having equal opportunities. Levanos tries to find Wagner, unable to. Comes out to Romero. And then played out far by the Yotes. Searching for some space here. Through ball straight to the hands of Price. Not a whole lot of action for both goalkeepers. Just one save each in the first half. The ball comes out to the Yotes in the box. Cleared well by Burrigan. Smith with the jump there. Ball with Levanos now. Defended very well by the Yotes. Counter-attack is on. They've got the numbers. Comes out to Gutierrez. Nighthawk defenders galore. Ball's played back. Cross far side. Cleared well by Dow. Falls to Wagner. Smith loses footing. And then gives up the free kick there. Didn't seem like much in it there. Unable to see who the free kick taker is from this distance. Also not helped by the colouring of the letters against the black and purple jerseys. The cross is in. Went for that far post. Caught well by Sawyer. And has caught the Yotes lacking here. Through ball by Ortiz to Wagner. The offside call, the flag was up. Play was able to go on for a bit longer. But the play will be called back. So we have another substitution here for the Nighthawks. Grady Thurman back into the game, replacing Javier Levanos. Good stint for Levanos in his first NNU match. Freshman from Tacoma, Washington. From Curtis High School. Sure his parents are watching online, so hello to you. We'll have a brief stoppage in time as we have another substitution. Matt Seibel back into the game for the Oats. A lot of offside calls this game. Ball falls to Gutierrez now. Manages to keep it in. Defended well by the Nighthawks. Out to Cardona. Throw in will go for the Nighthawks, however. C of I's bench very happy about the tackle made. Finds Price now. To Gonzalez. Through ball out to Dow. Very good through ball in that too. Has options in the box. Finds Wagner, defended well. Not cleared very well. Falls to Wagner again. Shot taken, defended. Just over the bar. Looked like Thurman there. So good opportunity there for the Nighthawks. Let's see if they can keep it going. Few substitutions now for both sides. Eric Horning, the danger man, back in for the Oats and making his first appearance of the day for the Nighthawks. The always dangerous Jimmy Kufadakis. Of course, we briefly spoke about him earlier. Last year, 5 goals, 1 assist. Obviously did have the ACL injury towards the end of the season. But always a vital player and vital role player for the Nighthawks. Goal kick from Anderson. Penalty given, looked like a trip there on Thurman. Committed by Paul Romero. Gonzalez with the free kick. And Jimmy with some instant play. And we will have a corner. Pressure mounting now. Nighthawks need to find a way to capitalise here. Obviously last year when these two teams met, the scoreline was only 1-0. So it might be all that's in it. Danny Alejos in for the Oats. Unsure who he's replacing. Seems as if it is Bernardo Zanata. Cardona to take the free kick. Crosses in. Looks like far post. Gonsalves with the goal. A beautiful header. Finds its way to that far post. It was a beautiful cross from Cardona there. And Gonzalez there. Bent down, had that head right on it. And found its way into that top corner. So it's 1-0 Nighthawks with 28 minutes left to play. And the scales start to tip in that Nighthawk favour. Let's see how C of I is able to respond. You see Kufadakis telling his team to stay in it, stay focused on what the goal is. It's what Cardona does best. Another assist for him. Looks like a throw-in for the Nighthawks here. Again, another beautiful goal by Gonzalez, just out of the reach of Anderson. Another throw-in for the Nighthawks. Next 5 minutes for the Nighthawks crucial, making sure they can keep C of I out of scoring opportunities. Cleared well by the goal scorer Gonzalez. Finds its way back to Anderson. Anderson, the freshman from Boise, Idaho, spoke about him earlier. Gonzalez now finds Ortiz. Brought down in the center of the field. Yotes still searching for that first goal. NNU trying to add some insurance. Ball just out of the reach of the Yotes attacker. Throw in now. Light starting to play more of an effect here in Nampa, Idaho. Sun setting rapidly. Ball is played cross field. Foot race to the ball will go out. Seems as if we'll have a C of I throw in. Looked like Cardona and Powell's in the foot race. Sorry, Seibel. Ortiz gives up the penalty. Guevara to take the free kick. Men in the box for both teams. Crosses in. Far side, another header. Just wide. Unsure who the attempt was by there. Just wide of that near post side. It was a very nice free kick there by Guevara. Another throw in for C of I. Can they create something here? Another penalty given up. Head ref Tyler Bates starting to not... He doesn't want to hear it anymore from both Cardona and Ortiz as they continue to plead their case. Header has managed to stay in. Corner for the Yotes. Crunch time here for the Nighthawks. Can they keep the Yotes from scoring? Crosses in. Unable to find a head on it is the Yotes. Thurman brought down. Penalty given. Hugo Guevara on the end of that penalty. Avila with a quick play out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez now searching with the through ball to try and find Cardona. Anderson corrals it. Almost halfway through this second half. Score still 1-0 if you're just joining us. NNU is in the white kits with the black lettering. C of I in the purple and black with purple lettering, white outline. The one goal of the game was scored by Jorge Gonzalez of the Nighthawks. A header assisted by Cardona. So we have a throw in here for Burrigan. Price clears it. Finds its way to Embry. Embry, the junior from Eagle, Idaho. New substitution for the Yotes, number 11. Joao Bastos back into the game, replacing Hugo Gutierrez. Bastos last year for the Yotes, 13 points, 5 goals, 3 assists. Definitely one of the difference makers for the Yotes last season. Sure he will be again this season too. Ball to Price now. Finds Ortiz. Penalty given just outside the box. Had a few penalties in this area. The other two of memory in the first half. First one in this area for the Yotes. Seems as if Alejos will take the free kick. Three-man box again. Or wall, should I say. Some pushing and shoving in the box as usual from both of these Canyon County teams. Free kick is cleared well by the Hawks. Finds its way to Guevara and back to Anderson. Natvig will re-enter this game, replacing Raul Barragan. And for the Yotes, Bernardo Zanata, replacing Danny Alejos, the free kick taker. Dow with the throw-in. Kufadakis now. Trying to find some space. Crosses it in. Just can't find Cardona. Counter-attack now for the Yotes. Penalty given to the Yotes. A lot of pushing and shoving now as the Yotes becoming more agitated as that time starts to tick away. See if I still searching for that first goal. Throw in for the Nighthawks now. Of course, after last year's national tournament, found themselves ranked number 6 in the nation. After defeating 3 ranked schools to make their first Elite 8 appearance. However, a lot of new faces. New head coach as well, as we spoke about earlier. See if I with an opportunity. However, finds its way to Thurman of the Nighthawks. Out to Dow. With the 1-2. Thurman does well, but it will roll out for a goal kick. Anderson to take it. Thurman to Natvig. Finds Jonah in space on the outside. With the cross in. Wagoner again with the shot. Looked like it deflected off one of the Yotes defenders straight up into the hands and the breadbasket of Anderson. Of course, the breadbasket good TikTok stars out of California. Bit of trivia for you. Avila now. Ball's given away to Bastos. Finds its way to the far side for the Yotes. Play on given. Called away now. Will go the way of the Yotes. Penalty against Thurman. Unable to see who's down at the moment, but they are calling for a stoppage of time. Free kick taker looks like Hugo Guevara again. In for the Oats is Sawyer Luthi. Back in for another stint. Free kick is in the box. Cleared well by the Hawks. However, falls shot wide. Looked like Sawyer Luthi there with the shot. Just wide of that post. Another opportunity though for the Oats. Ball's played out to Cardona now in space. Cardona with a step over, cuts back. Misses Ortiz. Cardona showing off the techers as they call it. Caught Ortiz a bit surprised there, it seems. Throw in now for the Oats. Horning now with the cross in. Defended well by Dow. Good play the ball there by Bastos. Finds Guevara. Through ball, unable to find its intended target of JJ Osuna. However, the Yotes will get the throw in. 15 minutes left to play in this second half. 1-0 Nighthawks. Danger area for C of I, however. Unable to be cleared. Shot taken. Seemed as if Guevara again in the mix. Shot, however, does go wide. No need to be saved by Sawyer Price. The senior goalkeeper from Olympia, Washington. Commonly known as John B. to most people around campus. And if you'd see him, you'd know why. Cross finds Wagoner. And the free kick given in the middle of the field to C of I. Seems as if that was Paul Romero. Looks like we'll have Usman Garba back in the game for the Nighthawks. Freshman out of Yaoundé, Cameroon. Will replace Ortiz. Another free kick opportunity here for C of I. Crosses in. That far side. Ball is headed over the post. No real threat there for Price. Just under 13 minutes left to play. Thurman with a kick onto the roof of one of the track and field sheds. Quick play the ball, however. C of I with a good opportunity here. Comes out to Bastos. Has 3 defenders around him. Now with Guevara. Throw in goes the way of the Oats. The Oats searching for an opportunity here. Cross deflected. We'll have a goal kick. course, we spoke about earlier, NNU will go and play Eastern Oregon in one more final exhibition match. That is on the 24th of August at Eastern Oregon, before starting their season in Hawaii against both Hawaii Pacific and Chaminade. See a penalty given there for the Nighthawks. And the Yotes will open up their season versus both Jessup and Simpson on the 25th and 27th of August, respectively. Ball played to Gonzalez now. Gonzalez unable to find Natvig there. See if I throw in. You start to wonder if fatigue is setting in for both teams. And then you would love another goal just to sort of create that insurance. Penalty given as Wagner falls down. Good stoppage of play, however. Give both teams a quick reset. Gonzalez finds Thurman on the far side. Of course, near that new banner that men's soccer was able to put up after winning last year's GNAC conference. Of course, there's no playoffs for men's soccer. Top team at the end of the regular season is crowned the winner and given that automatic bid to the national championship. We're definitely the underdogs, but they proved that underdogs should never be treated lightly, going on to defeat 3 ranked teams, including the, if I'm not mistaken, defending champion Cal State LA Golden Eagles in a 1-0 victory. 2-1 victory, sorry. Penalty given now to the Yotes. A lot more penalties seem to be given away, and it might be a factor of the fatigue setting in. Of course, as we've spoken, these teams are in very close proximity to one another. A lot of history between the two schools and teams as well, as that ball is no problem for Price. Just under 9 minutes left to play. CFI searching for the equaliser, and NNU searching for the insurance. Ball finds its way to Gonzalez. Out to Thurman in space. Cuts back to Kufadakis. Through ball unable to find Wagner. Cleared well by CFI. Of course, the GNAC poll came out not too long ago. We have a free kick here for CFI. Simon Fraser and Western Washington tied on points in who is thought to finish the GNAC on top. Simon Fraser gaining 4 of the first place votes, with Western Washington gaining 2. Northwest Nazarene in 3rd place on the GNAC poll with 1 first place vote after their Elite 8 finish. Have a stoppage of clock here for a substitute for CFI. Will be number 23, Hugo Gutierrez. CFI with possession now. Ball finds its way back to CFI. Gonzalez now. Wagner finds Avila. Cardona in space now on the near side. Nat Vig searching. We'll find Cardona again. Looking for men in the box. Crosses in. Unable to find its intended target. Looked like Dow almost had a chance there. Defended well. Garber now to Cardona. Cleared well by C of I. Ball will find itself with Gonzalez. 2 Gonzalez's on the team this year. Jorge wearing number 4 and Pablo wearing the number 14. Thurman with the ball now. Has some space. Finds Dow on the far side. Dow with men in the box. Crosses it long. Thurman tried for a Scorpion-esque kick there. Unable to find the target of goal. Thurman now with it, but the offside flag is up. Gutierrez finally making his way into the game. Seems as if JJ Osuna will be coming out. Free kick now for Anderson. See if I throw in now. Applying as much pressure as possible in these final 5 minutes. And then you wouldn't mind another goal. Try and put this out of reach. Number 16, Crew Christensen into the game. First time in the game. Penalty given, however. Cardona and Natvig pleading their case. Looks as if Zanata will take the free kick again. Yellow card given to Cardona. Seems as if head ref Tyler Bates has had enough. Zanata to take another free kick. Crosses in. And again headed over the bar. Price now winding down the time. Just under 4 minutes left to play here. Been a very back and forth match. 1 goal the difference so far. Finds Dow on the outside. Kufadakis now. Dow with some space. Wagner chips it and it's gone in. A beautiful play by Dow and Wagner. Quick little 1-2. How you doing? Ball finds its way into the top portion of the net. And that insurance goal that we spoke about has come to fruition for the Nighthawks. Still time left to play though, and if you're a Nighthawk fan, you know how much all that time means. Obviously looking back to that Western Washington game of last year. Dow with the assist, Wagner with the goal. Dow had to find his way through a few of the defenders. We'll see how C of I respond here. Ball finds Garber. Out to Cardona now. the San Diego native. One of the top players in the GNAC last year in terms of assists. Wearing the number 7 this year. After, I assume, his favourite player, Cristiano Ronaldo. I know it's his favourite player. I'm not sure why he chose the number, but I'll have to find out. Ball played to Avila now. Wagner unable to find Cardona on that near side. Be a throw-in for the C of I Yotes. As time starts to slip away from C of I. Natvig with the ball now. Stoppage of time. Seems as if we have someone down on the sideline. Looks like Avila. Athletic trainer Todd Johnston. Over to check him out. Shout out to Todd. Avila seems to be okay, but we'll have a substitution. Looks like Caden Saylor into the match. The 6-foot junior from Bellingham, Washington. Bellingham, home of the Western Washington Vikings. Picked to finish second in the GNAC poll. Or tied first, should I say. Just under 2 minutes left to play here. C of I looking for a miracle. It'll fall to Zanata. The box crossed out well. Unable to find. Just great defending there from the Nighthawks. 2 good shots there from C of I deflected. Crew Christensen came into the game early, had that first shot, unable to see who the second shot was from. It's from João Bastos. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. Corner kick now for C of I. Minute 10 left. Need a goal here. Crosses in. Far side. Just headed too far to the left. Seemed like Paul Romero with that header. Header was the factor in this game. Opened the scoring for the Nighthawks with Jorge Gonzalez. Wagner called for a penalty there. Of course, you knew what you were going to get from both these teams. It was going to be a very tough, chippy game. However, that penalty will prove not useful to them, as the Nighthawks will win this game by a score of 2-0. I want to thank you fans for coming out. Thank you for listening along with us. And I hope you have a great night.